with Keith.
Hey.
Joe Rollins, the Sky Cowboy. You got to put on the hat. Let's see the hat. Let's see it. Yeah, that's the moneymaker right there, man. That's the moneymaker. So, man, what have you been up to lately, man? What have you been doing?
Just been doing movies and music. Got a new movie out called Get On Up. In theaters now. And I got a new song out called Famous. See that picture right there?
Yeah.
Hold that picture up for the people. It's brand new. It's out right now. iTunes. You can download that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so what can you say when you take this experience from being on a show like Power Rangers, you know?
It's just a great fraternity. You know, it's only so many Rangers in the world, and it's beloved by so many fans. So it's something really great to be a part of.
Yeah, man. That's, I mean, you know, when you were coming into it, did you know anything about the series? Did you know what it was about?
Vaguely, I knew it was a big kid show, but you know, my knowledge on it was pretty limited until I actually got involved with it, and then I realized it was a huge movement.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, because this show is still going on to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, first it was the first Saban era, then it was Disney, and then it was Neo Saban, which we're calling right now.
Yeah.
And if you know, I mean, you've been doing more than just this kind of stuff. You've been in Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
I mean, we had no idea that. I mean, I honestly didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't bust out like us singing tunes in the show, man.
Yeah, no, we didn't get a chance to, but it came out eventually.
So what? Now, when you found out your role to be flirting with the techie, Miss Fairweather, what was your first reaction of that?
I was excited.
every time you be showing up like, hey yo, look what I have for you, some flowers, and then she's like, and then the kid asked her out, and they went out instead of you, and you're like, man, this punk, really? But now we know that they asked people to come back to Legendary Battle. Now, can you explain to us in your own words what happened?
I was filming something else, so we had a scheduling conflict. So I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but I wanted to be there.
Have you heard a lot of good things about it?
I heard it was great.
Yeah, and you know, Sean right here, he came back, Allison, and everything. You know, it's just amazing to see all these Rangers that they picked to come back. It's such a legendary show. I mean, this show's been on since 1993, and it's still going. And we're going to be in the 22nd season. And so, if you had to say one word about Power Rangers, what would that be? In one word.
Powerful.
That's good. That's awesome. So now, did you actually ever think about, I'm going to be flying a plane in this show? And you're thinking, well, I'm afraid of flying.
I love to fly.
Oh, really? You know, have you ever?
I've never actually flown a plane, but I like flying commercial.
Have you ever thought about getting your pilot license?
I've thought about it, haven't done it yet, but hopefully soon.
Also, and when you guys found out that you were going to have an original Six Ranger, American made, never seen before, and they brought him in, what was your first opinion on that whole?
I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah, and the thing is, the series that came from Go-Go 5, they did not have a Japanese counterpart for a Six Ranger. They just had the original 5. And then, you know, this guy comes along, and when they released the toys on it, I was like, Titanium Ranger, original Ranger, and I'm like, okay, all right, this could work. And, you know, and that will kind of irritate me when you're talking to Rhett, like, after the panel. But I heard that, you know, he was invited. Now, what do you think of that?
I don't know. It's never right to uninvite somebody, so.
Yeah, it's just, I think that's crazy. I mean, seriously, you ask somebody, oh, I'll come back. Yeah, you can come on back, yeah. Oh, you know what? It's budget, you can't do it. Sorry. It's like, okay, whatever, well, you know, you're just disappointing the fans in what they want.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, man, well, it was nice talking to you, dude. Enjoy the rest of the con, all right? Hey, everybody, I'm with Andros, Christopher Common Lee. Man, where have you been? You have been missing in space.
There you go. I've been missing in space.
Now, man, now the first time we heard, you know, the Rangers, after Turbo, they said, to be continued. next season, Power Rangers in space. And you're thinking, well, Justin's not going. And there's only 4 Rangers, so TJ's got to be the Red Ranger. But then when you came in, a lot of people are like, wait, this guy's got long hair. I'm like, is that who I think it is? Is that Tommy? Is that him? I'm like, no, wait, no, don't people don't even say that. Now, what was your opinion on that? When people, have you ever had problems with that? People saying, oh my God, it's Jason and Frank, it's Tommy. Have you ever had that?
As a kid, I actually heard that. Not after being on Power Rangers, because I have blonde ridiculous stripes going through my hair. Tommy didn't, but yeah, as a kid I actually I had long hair, and I would hear that all the time from kids. Oh, you look like Tommy. You look like Tommy. And I'm, shut up, no, I don't.
They say, I'm not the bad guy, okay? So when you were getting the role for your character, how'd you go on auditioning for that? How that process worked?
They were having a huge casting calls all over the country. I was living in Miami at the time, and they were hitting like every major city that they could. And I got the call in Miami, went out for it. They had me, read like 1 or 2 scenes, and then they had me do like some stupid little martial arts sequence that I kind of made up there, and it was absolutely terrible. I knew how to do some martial arts. I'd studied Taekwondo before, but I had to make this thing up right there, and it looked really bad. But I did the scene, did that, and finished up, went on my way, and then I didn't hear anything for about 9 months. And then they got back to me and they said, hey, we'd like to bring you back for another audition. What?
Now, did you know about Power Rangers before?
Well, I knew about it. I was never really, I didn't watch it that much, but of course everybody knew it.
Everybody knew about the series. This show's been on for so long, and you think to yourself, and then the one line in the first episode is, you're planetary rangers from Earth. What possibly could you know about space? So nothing, exactly. Yeah. There to fix this.
Yeah. That sums it up right there.
Now, they made you seem like a lone wolf at first. At first, you're just like, man, no, I'm a rebel man. I don't need another team. I don't need to help them.
See, I prefer to say they just made me an asshole. That's what they wanted me to be. That's what they told me to be. That's what I was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They wanted me to not be likable with the other Rangers.
That is just that's funny, man. And also, when you came back for Forever Red, what was that like? When they had that scene, you're supposed to be on the moon and everything, and you're going, well, I know I'm from space, but I'm breathing on the moon here, and these guys can breathe on the moon too.
Honestly, that part, that didn't trip me out as much as the fact that when we did Forever Red, coming in, I knew maybe 2 people, 3 people there.
Right.
I was meeting everybody else for the first time, and that was really a big trip. I met Austin right there. I met Jason right there. Jason and I, we were hanging out a lot actually on set, and it was really cool. I was like, wow, man, this is really neat. I'm getting to know these guys, and he's telling me all this stuff, all these great stories. So that's really what blew my mind about it.
And also, we understand that when you guys did the team up for Lost Galaxy, that originally Patricia Jolie was going to be the Galaxy King, taking over for Dolly Vernon because of what she.
That's something I heard, but can't confirm that or deny it.
Okay. Well, she's back. She's back in the Legendary War, so there you go. At least we got her back. Now, when they got in contact with you about Power Rangers, the Legendary Battle, the 20th season anniversary, what was your first thought on it?
I was interested in doing it, but we had just a big scheduling conflict, and before we really even got that close to it coming around, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it. It just had so much stuff going on and really important stuff, family stuff, personal stuff. So it's like it was not going to be able to happen.
Right. Now here's one of the biggest questions of all. Everybody wants to know about Andros and Ashley's little love connection going on. Now, when they were saying goodbye on that episode of Countdown to Destruction, which originally, according to him and everybody, I didn't remember this, that was supposed to be the last season of Power Rangers. But due to the great ratings for that, they continue it on. Now, were you hoping that there was going to be like a bad, like a good old, like oh, I love you, I'm gonna miss you, or something like that? Because a lot of people were hoping kiss, kiss, kiss. Now, when you heard about, because you know that they made her have a crush on you and everything, basically too. What was your opinion on that whole final thing, of saying goodbye and everything?
I think it was done very sweetly.
Yeah.
And
Less awkward, right?
yes.
Hey,
I think it was done really well. With a lot of class.
And then last thing, knowing that Andros had a twin sister. Yeah. And it was a strong. When you read that in the script, you're like, okay, I have a twin sister. Yeah, it's the bad guy. So what was your opinion on the script when you read that?
I'll be honest with you. I kind of saw it coming because all my life I've always been a Star Wars fan, and The Empire Strikes Back is my favorite movie ever.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of saw where they were going with it because it's been, Astronomer's a sister, well, like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, father son, brother sister. I kind of saw where it was coming from, so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's why I liked it so much. That's why I like the character.
I almost forgot the Forever Red scene where they had to edit that out. And you say, hey, I discovered two worlds. What about that? Originally, you were supposed to say.
Originally, I actually did say, well, I was the one that killed Zordy.
And then I remember that Austin St. John's character was supposed to say, I come up to you like, what? You killed
Yeah.
Zordy? I'm like, yeah, that's one thing you want to remember.
Well, Andros was not saying it, just to be an asshole, but to prove that, hey, sometimes it takes a little more to get what needs to be done. And not every one of those characters was going to be able to do it.
Right, that was the most emotional thing ever. You were saying, knowing that, that beloved character of Zordon, the mentor, the creator of the Power Rangers, was going to be destroyed because he had to save him. I mean, it's a TV show, but, knowing we grew up with that character and then we had to do the mentor and everything, especially the scene when you were carrying out Melody, Jerome, that was very emotional too. Everything about that last episode, it was like really hard. And then at the last scene, they revealed their identity. And then you see Bulk and Skull go, it's like, okay, hold on a sec. Let's look at the facts. One, they wear the same color every day. Two,
you can go over that kind of stuff all you want. I mean, yeah, it is a little silly that, every Red Ranger wears red. And, I mean, it would be a little obvious. But,
yeah, it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
And getting to work with Paul Schreier and them, how was that?
Oh, man. Paul and Jason and Paul, they're trouble, man. They're trouble. But they are a hell of a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, man. I met them twice. You've heard what happened last year?
I've heard all kinds of stories over the years about, I can't even say a lot of it because
all right, that's fine.
Legal implications and whatnot,
We're going to keep this under wraps.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, it's great to see you. Hopefully you can get out to more. Hey, everybody, I'm here with Diva Talks and Diva Talks. Wait a minute. What's going on? Which one is Diva Talks? I am.
She is.
Okay. No, you are.
I am?
I think you are.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, no.
He is.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm just here. And also, you were actually you played Demetrio. I did. Yes. And you're what's your name? Carol. This is Carol, and this is Hillary.
Hello.
Now, very quick question for you. You came from the movie first.
Yes.
Yes. And then she took your place.
Yes.
She was the original Diva Talks. And
I got knocked up.
I'm the
Hero
maternity leave
Brigade.
Diva Talks. That's a great way of putting it. Maternity leave Diva Talks.
Sure, that's a nicer way to say it.
And so okay, now let's talk about this just very quick because our batteries getting.
Okay.
Now this right here, this outfit for the movie.
Yes.
We're a kids movie, people.
The dads had to have something to look at.
And this right here, this is the one thing show, right?
Yes, that's a TV.
Yes. And it's like,
Pregnant boobs? Non-pregnant boobs.
now
It has
this,
to be a little bit more tame for TV.
exactly. Now when you saw that outfit from the movie, before they actually decided, do they go like this to go, oh, you're not going to wear that?
No, I didn't know what I was going to wear until the first day I walked on the set.
Okay. And playing the character Demetria, and you found out that you not only were going to play the mentor of the Turbo Rangers, I mean the villain of the Turbo Rangers at the beginning, you were going to play Demetria.
Right. Now, I found that out as we were shooting. They were going to add this other character in, and that was a pleasant surprise. I didn't know that. I auditioned for the role of Diva Talks while Hillary was on lead, and was fortunate enough to get it. And then things just progressed from there. It was all a lot of fun discovery.
What about you? Getting the part.
Well, I just remember getting lost on the way to the audition and going, I don't even know what Power Rangers are. I'm never going to get this part. And I turned around and I saw the building. I was like, oh, there. So I actually almost didn't even go.
Oh. Okay. How about what we are doing on the battery? You good? Good on the battery? Yeah, this is where the interview that we do this stuff. Here's the question. This has been on for 21 years now. We're in the 21st season. Are you guys shocked that this show has lasted so long since the 90s? Can you believe this?
Well, it's amazing. I mean, she and I have actually talked about the fan base for sci-fi is incredible, and it's truly a blessing to be here and to see all the fans, the young and the old, and maybe it goes on for another 25 years.
Well, we're hoping. Let's just put it this way: if Sentai keeps making shows, then we'll continue it. That's just the way it goes. But yes, would you guys ever consider playing villains or anything like that? Voice of villain? If they ask you to come back as a villain, would you guys ever consider playing voice of villain? Other seasons, if they ever do that.
I think we're beyond making voices of these. We're both kind of on camera actresses.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? If I got to work with people like Scott Page Factor again, I'd love to.
Okay.
Awesome. She can do this.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your interview, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a